Hey guys, Rick and Duke coming to you live from the corner of 5th and Main for this episode of Hogg Words of Wisdom. We're going to jump right into it. This one here is protect your kids. Why am I putting this message out? Why am I not putting all my stuff, housekeeping beforehand? Because this is too important, guys. Listen to me. Halloween's coming up. We've got a massive southern border issue. We've got fentanyl flying in across this country like nobody's business. We've got illegals coming in. We've got people we don't even know who they are. Here's the deal. Predators are out there, and they're out there targeting your children. So between communist China, the drug cartels down in Mexico, they are coming up with candy-colored fentanyl that will absolutely kill your kids. Killing 300 Americans a day with this crap coming across the border. Look at Halloween coming up. I'm telling each and every one of you, please do me a favor. Don't let your kids eat candy out there out of the bowls, as you're trick-or-treating. Come home, inspect everything. If you think anything is suspect, get rid of it. Pitch in the trash. Don't touch it. Just get gone. This stuff can be so deadly. I mean, just your mere skin contact with it, depending on how potent of a fentanyl deal it is. So just I'm telling you, apply caution there. Here's the other thing. We all know crime's up. We all know all kinds of crazy things are going on. However, you're seeing a spike in whether they're planned carjackings with kids in them, robberies gone bad. I don't know. Here's the thing. If you're going to the gas station, don't leave your car running while you're sitting there pumping gas. Just please apply some common sense measures to protect your children. And then, oh, by the way, you've got the federal government, which in this southern border crisis, they've got 20,000 kids they can't account for. What do you think happened to those 20,000 kids? I'm going to tell you exactly what happened to those 20,000 kids. Those 20,000 kids are enslaved somewhere in this country. Slavery is a violation of our Constitution, 100%. Other issues that people want to hoop and holler about is not. Slavery is, but we don't bat an eye. And I just want you to ponder that for a minute. 2 million plus people have entered this country illegally. I forget the number on the children, but I know the number of missing illegal children, 20,000. Let that sink in for a minute. Mind-boggling. And it's all being facilitated by the federal government. So if you guys think for a minute that they're there for you, they're there to help you, they don't care about you. What they care about is their money, their power. We as parents ultimately have to take our children's safety into account. You're seeing more and more this whole gender crap come across the board. Hey, check it out. Let your kids be kids, right? And if it were me, don't give them a phone. Don't give them access to the interwebs. I got it. You're gonna say, "Oh, Rick, you're so 1980s, 70s." No, I'm telling you, the crap out there. That's what it is. It's crap. You're looking at this country across the whole, and I say this country because big tech is a prime one. They're grooming kids. You look at Hollywood; those people got dramas out there. Big tech's got dramas. Federal government's got dramas, right? And it all circles around kids. And I just say they don't care about them. Somehow they're grooming this next generation to have them have crazy thoughts of, I don't know what side's up and I don't know what sex I am. Your sex is pretty obvious. What were you born as? And let's think about it. Again, if I'm a parent, all of them slip my mind, but I'll tell you this. Boston Children's Hospital wouldn't take them savages up there because that's just a mutilation hospital up there. Vanderbilt's been called out under the bus for basically mutilating children for profit. That's all they care about, right? They don't care about the child. They care about making money. So, guys, I ask you this: when you go, I don't care whether you're dealing with doctors, dealing with whatever, dealing with your schools, you are ultimately in charge of yourself. You're in charge of your children. You got some whack job teacher trying to sit there and pump crap into your kids, get them out. And oh, here's the beauty. We've got these things called elections coming up. If you've got trash sitting on that school board, get rid of them. You got trash as county commissioners, get rid of them. You got trash up at either the state or federal level, get rid of them. We owe it to our children to protect them. We owe it to our children to be their advocate. They are kids. They can't rationally decide. They can't look at, a trick or treat basket and go, "Oh, look at that bright, shiny candy there. I want to eat it." And actually, it's fentanyl in there. So you got to take that time and improves, right? You've got to lay values down for your children. If you're of faith, introduce God. Don't be ashamed of God. Inject God into your life, inject God into your children's life, and trust me, it will be a game changer for them. Give them some values, some guidance, some faith, and direct them along the path. Because all I see, and I'm not trying to be doom and gloom, I'm just trying to lay out for you guys. To me, my kids, that's the next generation. My grandkids, that's the next generation. That's your legacy. You're laying that with them. You want to instill your values in them to hopefully, as my friend Pat Harrigan, who's running for District 14 here in the state of North Carolina, he wants to ensure, and let this sink into you, he wants to ensure his kids have better opportunities than he did. Mind-boggling. He wants to ensure his children have better opportunities than he did. And I tell you, from my standpoint, when I look at it, I'm kind of appalled. I'm shocked. I'm blown away. And really, I see a country that embraces pedophiles. That's right. The very people who prey on children. Because now we want to change words, right? Oh, you can't say pedophile because that's a bad word. And I'm sure that somehow in the interwebs, when this goes through the filters, oh, Rick's saying pedophile, and will be suppressed, right? Or I'll use the word grooming, that'll be suppressed. Or I'll say mutilation, that'll be suppressed. But now they're changing the acronym, right? We change words. Now we go from pedophile to, what's it? People attracted to your what's it? MOPS. I forget. But my point being, it's like, quit changing the name. If you're an adult and you're attracted to a child, you've got some mental health issues going on. In Rick's opinion, how about you check yourself in and figure out what's wrong with you? And oh, by the way, America, let's please wake up. If you do nothing else this midterm, do me this. Vote for your children. Take your own personal self out of the equation and go, is the person that's going to go up there in office? Listen to what they're spouting, right? I mean, you got some whack jobs out there. You got like that one dude Fetterman up in Pennsylvania. He wants to just open up the prisoners. Hey man, open the prisons. Let them all out. So now you want to put them savages back out on the street to harm either yourself or your children. Come on. Unacceptable. Personally, I think talk like that, put some silver bracelets on him, put him in the clink. We owe it to our children as parents, their security. We are their advocate. They don't understand danger and everything else. We need to be there for them. Don't just sit there and let your kids benignly watch some of this rubbish TV that's out there. And yeah, I'll throw Disney on the bus. Look at Disney. Disney's 100% a propaganda machine. Disney used to be, hey man, that was the family-friendly deal. Oh no. Disney's sitting there talking about subjects that Disney has no business doing or mentioning. I mean, Disney's pretty much tanked itself because of where it sits on its, trans policies. Oh my God, Rick just said trans. Now you're transphobe. I'm like, hey, dude, you got some dramas, right? I said, here's the bottom line. You look at all these people that have done this thing. And I say all these people, especially from the children's standpoint. Wow. Look at the suicide rate in them. So yeah, they're sitting there confused. It's your job as the parent to guide them, to direct them, to help them, not to sit there and go mutilate them and go cut their parts off. It as young as some ages is 8. Let that sink in. And there's hospitals doing it. That's the worst part. Do no harm. Do no harm for money. That's what you've seen. Greed, power, and money is turning this country. And unfortunately, your children are the targets. Give them the values. Get them straight. Go sit there. Go in the school. Go audit those classes. See what those teachers are putting out. Get the curriculum from your kids. Don't let them be unattended with the interwebs, because they'll sit there and put crap on there. Social media, social mind washing, just a propaganda machine, right? They're going to pump out their narrative. And I say all this, guys, why? Because I'm passionate. I'm passionate for your children's safety. I'm passionate for your family's safety. And I just ask, really, first and foremost, this Halloween season, a time of joy, should be celebrating, having fun with our ghouls and goblins. Man, please be on the lookout. God knows how many pills have made it across. And I mean, they're rainbow colored, Skittle looking, Smarty type colors, easily to sit there and sucker you. And even in some cases, I've heard they're packaging like Smarties as well. Man, if something looks suspect, please pitch it in the trash for the sake of your children. On that though, guys, I do, hey man, have a happy Halloween. Enjoy the time with your kids. I remember midterms are coming up. Let's get out there and vote. Let's change this country. Let's change this country for our children. Let's change this country for us. Let's get out of this, recession we're in. Let's get some security back on our border. Let's go that our kids can pedal up and down the street again. Wouldn't that be a novel concept, right? For those of us that used to leave when the sun was coming up and come home when the sun was coming down, and nobody batted an eye. But I just ask you this, guys. Look at your children's safety. Think about that first and foremost. Paint a better picture for them, or a better future, I should say, for them than you had. Guys, do me a huge favor. Don't forget, hit a subscribe button, rating, review, all that other stuff. Excuse me, to help get our reach out there, because God knows after this one, running through the verbal AI analyzer, they'll probably sit there and tank it. Don't forget, swing by warhog.com, kellydefense.com. Make sure you guys sign up for our newsletters. Things come out specifically for you guys that sign up for the newsletters. 100%. All to you guys. Don't forget, check out our industry partners page. Huge savings there. The Firearms Training Notebook, available on Amazon. I think we're going to start doing some signature authors copies on the websites as well. So I know I'm still getting that one all ginned up. Don't forget the In Honor of Duco loop leash, made right here in the United States of America, to keep Combat Assault Dog Duco's memory alive. Because again, when I started the show with Rick and Duke, yep, that's right, me and Duke started the show. We're going to end it. And again, just the whole canine product line, In Honor of Duco, is just a way to honor him and keep that memory alive. Patreon page, man. Patreon.com/On the Range podcast. We have great people, bi-monthly phone calls, bi-monthly Zoom call, interactive with our patrons. Just a great place to grow with like-minded people and get 1% better each and every day. And then, of course, we got the OTR training on demand. You can download, stream training videos, all that other stuff, and we're constantly uploading new content in there. But anyway, guys, in closing, here's the thing. I'm going to say God bless you. God bless your families. God bless our troops, our first responders, and God bless the United States of America. Rick and Duco out.